Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in this one we're unboxing another retro games emulator, and this is the mini game player, so it should be quite interesting. Apparently it supports up to 500 different games, and it's like a really tiny, slim little thing. So I'm quite intrigued to see just how small this is once we get it open and how capable it is. It definitely seems like the most, I guess, pocketable out of the bunch that we've tested so far. So let's pop it open and yeah, have a look. Hopefully it works better than the last games emulator that we unboxed, where it was broken. Right, so here we go. So, and you can tell straight away from this packaging here that this is a very small little device. On the box, not a massive amount about it. So it's a digital game system, 2.4 inch wide LCD. The console is slim, portable and trendy. Now there's a new one. So you can see here, obviously we've gone for the blue version. But it does come in red and green as well, so if you're looking for something that's, I guess, pocketable, ultra portable, then this might be the thing for you. So inside, you'll see instruction booklet there. Micro USB cable, a very small and flimsy one, but it's kind of what I'd expect. Just to put this in perspective of what these cost, it's around about £15 to £16, so obviously not expecting huge amounts from it. And then sort of little wiry cable tie bit that's just floating around there. Okay, that is, wow. That is absolutely tiny. It's really very, very slim. Now obviously it said it was going to be slim, I'd expect it to be, but this is just, like, is it going to be able to do anything? That's crazy. Like, it's really, really light and slim. To put it in comparison, I'd say this is far smaller and slimmer than my iPhone, like a lot slimmer. I mean, the micro USB port there, I mean, you can just put it in perspective, see, yeah, it takes up almost the whole bit there. So on here, not much. Obviously got the little speaker down at the bottom. Buttons, actually, that D-pad clicks quite nicely. I was expecting this to be really, really mushy and like all the key presses and everything, but that D-pad, it's got a really satisfying click. I mean, you can probably hear that. Yep, and the buttons as well, so your A, X, Y and B buttons, again, all have a very satisfying click. You have your start, volume, and I guess like your reset, and then like an on-off rocker there. So let's power it on. Actually, build quality wise, very light. The plastic feels okay. It's a little bit sharp on some of the edges where it's just not been polished off that nicely, but the buttons feel really, really impressive. Let's power it on. Let's go with English. Okay, and as you'd expect, oh, interesting. Nice little click, I guess. What shall we play? I mean, obviously it says there's 500 games on here, so let's find something. It's a bit of Donkey Kong, shall we? Oh God. Here we go. Try and keep that in the center of the, oh. Actually, performance is pretty good. Now, whilst the games are on, if you're looking at it head-on, screen looks really good. It's vibrant, looks good. Colours aren't particularly washed out or anything like that. If I look at it slightly off-kilter, so off to the side, it does start to get washed out. So like there where it's this blue Donkey Kong, if I look at it on the side, it becomes like a more of a yellowy white. But I guess you're probably not going to be playing this any other way. One thing that I would say, just straight away, and I know it's quite a bright room because we've got the lights there for recording, but literally slightly off angle there, and it is really, really reflective. The whole thing is this sort of plastic, so this quite bright plastic and very reflective, so that could get quite annoying, but I guess again at this price point that's not going to matter too much. So how do I get out of, oh, I guess I just died. Right, reset, here we go. There we go, so we'll try another game just to kind of see how it performs, but performance on this is pretty good. Here we go, a bit of Pac-Man. Obviously, my main problem is more for this video is kind of having to hold it off so that the overhead camera can see it, and then when you do, it catches so much light and it's really hard to see what's going on, but actually, you know, it's a decent amount of volume on there. Buttons are really satisfying. Like, crazy good. responsive. Like, as soon as you press the buttons, it's doing what Oh, that's alright, I got one of the gobbly things. Like, as soon as I press a button, it goes in the direction I want it to, and... Oh, distracted. Right, let's stop that now. So yeah, as soon as you press a button, it goes in the direction you want it to. These all respond really well. Apart from it being really glossy on the front, it's actually pretty well made. Not overly fond of this Games Power logo here. That I wish that wasn't there and it was more of a centralized screen. But actually, this is a pretty neat little device. It's definitely one of those things that it's probably not going to give you hours and hours of entertainment. It's not going to be something you're going to be getting if you're really wanting to play a lot of retro games. But as something that you can slot into your pocket or just kind of kick around or have as a neat little gift, actually, that's really, really impressive. Responsive, feels really well made, and for like £16, you absolutely cannot go wrong with something like this. So, let us know in the comments, have you got one of these and what are your thoughts on it? Overall, really impressive. It's like a little mini calculator that plays games on it, so can't go too far wrong with it. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, and if you have, hit the subscribe button and come along for some more awesome unboxing in the future. We'll have some more unboxings coming up in the future. We've got a few more of these type of game consoles coming along as well, so can't wait to see what they perform like. And in the meantime, stay safe, and we'll be back soon. Bye!